New at 6, Lee County covers 1,200 square miles, and more than 30% of that includes water. First responders see their fair share of calls involving boats, swimmers, and water sports. The Lee County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit calls many of the incidents preventable.
We all could use a better understanding of wind, currents, and weather. Wink News anchor Taylor Wirtz explains how all these factors affect you on the water.
One of the best parts of living in Southwest Florida is the long list of things to do on the water. But the Lee County Sheriff's Office Marine Unit says that comes with a lot of risk, especially for those who don't understand the weather and laws of physics.
I think folks don't realize how hard it is to swim against the current and against the wind.
Captain Chris Nice says while some may monitor currents or winds, they don't always take both into account, and how they affect people and boats very differently.
In a windy condition, a drifting boat is going to drift much faster than a person just resting in the water. You can almost figure twice as fast. On a day like this, it was almost twice as fast.
So I hit the water with LCSO to see it for myself.
What we're trying to show today is how a person can get away from a boat that's either anchored or adrift in a hurry with the wind and the current.
Sergeant Matt Ansell jumped into the water to see just how far he would drift from a boat in 20 minutes.
The first couple, probably 5 minutes, I feel like I was still within grasp of the boat.
But after that,
I started trying to swim back to it, and there was no way I would have gotten back to the boat against the current.
When he went in the water, 20 minutes later, that vessel was 500 yards away from him, which is a quarter mile. And you're just not going to swim against that in these conditions.
LCSO hopes this will teach more boaters to mind the weather and sea conditions each time they go out and realize just how quickly they can all change.
If you're not paying attention to it, you're going to get separated from your boat in a hurry.
Taylor Wirtz, Wink News.
Now it's eye-opening. Sergeant Nice with LCSO's Marine Unit says if you go out boating, you should have a float plan before you hit the water, and then monitor the weather. Let other people know where you plan to go on your boat and what time you expect to return.
He also says if you witness somebody falling in the water near you, don't let them out of your sight until the rescuers can get there.